Hi, I'm Tinny from Mini Bowl Design, and get this. Yeah, that's better. Now, I want to start the bidding process on a stove tonight, so let me get that out of the way right up front, because I may forget it later. Wouldn't be the first time. I stumbled through an Elite tonight and started it just as a, as for a fun thing. I thought I'd build an Elite, and the first one died on the table. Did not make it, so I went back and built another one, and it took me a long time to build this stove. It took quite a bit longer than usual, but I puttered along and stayed with it. I didn't think I was going to get it finished, but I did finish it up with the windscreen and the carry case and the carbon felt in the top to pad it. And it's signed, and it's item 58. Now this is an Elite black bottom, and the bottom on this one, I don't know if you can see it or not, is really black. Some of them are blacker than others. I don't know whether there's some residue in the can, but that one's just jet black and shiny and just kind of like porcelain. I kind of get a kick out of that one, because when you have to get underneath them, when you flip them over, you never know what you're going to have, and that one is jet black. An Elite 4 black bottom. Enough. If you'd like to bid on this, send your bids to Tinny at minibowldesign.com, and tomorrow evening I will announce the winning bidder. Okay, I got an email from somebody, don't remember who, wanted to know how much this holds and how long does it burn. So I guessed and told them that it would hold an ounce and burn 9 minutes. I was off a little bit. It holds an ounce. It would probably hold a little more than an ounce, but I think a safe amount, maximum safe amount, would be an ounce. And it burns 10 minutes. If you sit down with a calculator, fill one of these up with an ounce of alcohol and burn it and time it. And time how long it takes to boil 2 cups of water. There's a lot to be learned. You can learn how efficient the stove is and all kind of mathematical tricks. That's probably a video I ought to make. Now this stove comes with the little bumps on the top. And some people don't know what those are there for, or most people do. What those are there for is when you set a pot of really cold water on it, the only place the pot touches is on the very points of these bumps. And that's a very small contact area. So not much heat can transfer through a contact area that small versus a pot setting right on the stove and having infinite contact. So, because the contact area is small, the pot can't transfer its cold to the stove, and the stove can't transfer the heat from its body into the pot, so the stove will stay running and not flame out. If you don't have these bumps and you put it on and it contacts everywhere, the cold pot will suck the heat out of the body of the stove and it'll go out, especially on a stove this small. The first time I made these, I didn't put a bump on them. I put a pot of snow on it, and immediately went right out. It took a few tries to figure out the best way to do this. And even these bumps, there's a little more to it than you'd think. And of course it comes with a primer wick, so it'll prime in about 15 or 20 seconds. I tried it without the primer wick and it took about a minute. So, it's a 45-second difference, your call. The beauty of it is, you don't have to use the primer wick. But I'm pretty sure if you were out somewhere where there was a snowpack and it was cold, and you filled this up with alcohol and lit it, it might never blossom out if it's really cold. So the primer wick definitely would come in handy in cold weather. I've learned that the hard way. Okay, I went out today and built lids and BIOS micros. And put the windmill together, and I've been watching that spin all afternoon. Finally, it got so windy, I went out and locked it out because it was just spinning crazy fast. And goofed off, went downtown, got a pizza, filled my truck up with gas, and now I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to climb in that hammock behind me, put on a pair of jammies, climb in the hammock, go nighty-night. So, I'm Tinny from Mini Bull Design. Get out and hike, take a friend, enjoy the great outdoors, and more important than anything, try to have a really great day. Bye-bye.